Hi guys, and welcome to another Dragonheir Silence God video. Guys, as follow-up to my domain series, mini-series I should say, we'll be looking back at the content of Season 1 and making guides for new player coming in the future that are going to play Season 1. I want to show also the graves. And we're starting today from the grave of Venom because it's probably the most accessible, the first one you should farm, and probably the one you will farm the most because it gives you the best gear, at least as far it goes for Season 1. We don't know the details about Season 2 or if this detail is going to change at any point. But when you're going to fight the RP, possibly you're going to fight this fight you're going to see today. And so let me jump in and I'll show you a very achievable comp that you can put together. And let me talk you through what is going to happen into the fight. So we are fighting already on stage 9, so this is more content towards the end of the game. The boss is gonna hit hard, the requirement for the gear and your stats are much higher, and therefore I cannot use a fully rare comp without using any of the artifact, any of the runes. We're gonna have to be more build up at this point. And I'll show you stage 9. I can show you an early stage, which is much easier, but I want to show you that this comp and strategy can be used all the way till the end of the game. So the most important part, if you click here on the lineup recommendations, you can see what other players are using. And for example, this first composition here is very nice and achievable as well. You're using 2 of the rares we saw in many of the videos before. You're using the epics you're gonna get through the playtime on day 3. And you're gonna have your legendary everybody can get for free if you complete the storyline on Season 1. They bring in Adolphus, which is an amazing champion for this fight. He shields your team, protect them, and heal him back every time he casts shields on shield. We're gonna use a slightly different comp, but some elements are going to be the same. So this boss has 2 minions, and so you need to know the mechanics of the boss too. You're going to need to aim to 220 accuracy. The boss does poison damage and then an AoE blast that hit all your team. They're going to have 2 minions. One of the minions is going to target always the champion with the lowest HP. So you can drive that hit and maybe use it on one of your tank, or you can use it on your healer, for example. Best strategy will be your healer. And then the other one is going to place decreased defense on your tank. So that is going to always happen only on your tank on the front. So this is the placement and these are the champions. We're going to bring in Furbat. Furbat is an amazing epic. It could be your choice if you have an opportunity to go for a chest win where you can target him. He is probably arguably one of the best tank, period. He's one, if not the best epic in terms of versatility. And he's poison affinity. In this season, poison and fire was really the way to go to defeat any PvE content. Next season, poison will be paired with lightning. Probably if you're playing Season 1 next season, you're going to have to bring some lightning instead of fire. There are going to be solutions for that too. I've built him with accuracy. I've given him the crown on the unclean. He's going to try to place the decreased defense with the decreased attack on the enemies. I'm bringing in Sigrid. Sigrid has a AoE, or actually if they are under any debuff, she's going to place the decreased attack penalty on the enemies. She has my lowest HP, but she is built with some survivability. I've built a bit of defense on her so she can sustain those hits. I'm bringing the main character, has a damage dealer as well. I'm bringing Adolphus, as we've seen before. Adolphus is going to place the increased attack. He's going to protect the team, and he's going to shield everybody. And then I'm bringing Exandra to heal the team and keep the team running. I'm using a fur buff defense aura to sustain that first hit. The first hit that the boss does on you is going to be what is testing your team. If you can survive that one, you can most likely go through the run. But let me show you the run and I'll see you at the other hand when the run finished. So guys, this is the run. It's not a fast one, 1 minute 48. Obviously, we're not using our best champion, we're not using our best gear. This is not the best setup to do this run. But I want to show you that is achievable even on stage 9, which is late game, if not end game. It's not really end game because there are more content coming after this, but you know, it's going to be quite late in the game when you're going to be able to do stage 9. And by the time you're going to get there, you hopefully have already some legendary gear, you have your artifact build up, you have more champions and more choices to put together a team. But this is the gist of the fight. Basically, you're going to need to sustain your champions and grind down the HP of the boss. The boss hit harder, the requirement are higher, and therefore you should obviously set your stats to whatever gameplay, whatever level of gameplay you are doing at the moment. This is again stage 9. You can tone it down to whatever level you're playing and then push the next one, the next level. So guys, hopefully you find this guide useful. If you start the game later, you're probably gonna have to face this boss at some point. And so hope you like the content. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you have any feedback. I will see you soon with another Dragonheir Silence God video.